Walsh, the founder and CEO of Relocation Solutions Group. Hey, Jim, give our audience a description of the services that your company provides.
Sure thing, Craig. I'm really happy to be with you, especially on your inaugural episode. So this is a real. So we provide services to the moving industry. It's kind of our core business. So it's both corporate and military transferees, household goods generally. And so we've got a very skilled network of service providers that are in the U.S. and many areas of Canada. And they all go into homes and do things like disassembly and preparation of fine art, fitness equipment, home theater systems. They'll remove light fixtures. They'll take care of, all kinds of these specialty services that moving companies either do not want the liability associated with handling or don't have the internal. We'll do that at origin, we'll do it at destination, and we'll do it over and over again. And so again, moving and storage is a big part of what we do, but in the last year and a half or so, we've diversified and we do much more store installs, so retail stores where they have store fixtures or needs for disassembly or reassembly. We do a lot of that. So contract based, hundreds at a time at times. And we really like that business. And then we are doing a little bit of B2C. So consumers that are moving and have a need and they have an heirloom that they need packed, prepared, shipped, we'll handle that as well. So all of those things, and we're having fun doing it.
Well, with the do-it-yourself market, a lot of people are loading containers or renting trucks or doing all these kind of things, but they don't necessarily have the expertise to service their appliances or crate their TV or, their artwork. So that I would see that's where you would come in.
Absolutely. That is what we do. We've got a really skilled network nationally. They're all background checked. We warranty our work. So if the job is not done to a client's satisfaction, there's no invoice. So our service providers commit to do excellence and do it every time, almost every time, I should say.
We're not perfect in business, Jim.
So I've been doing this since 1994. My new business, so this company, Relo Solutions Group, I started in January of 2017. It was about a year after my non-compete ended from the sale of my former company. Excuse me.
So what areas do you cover? You cover the entire U.S. and Canada?
Yeah, we sure do. No, the major provinces of Canada. So, if you ask me to cover a job up in Manitoba, may not happen. But, certainly where the population centers are, we provide services.
So how's a potential customer contact the company or buy your services? The information there that's on the bottom of the screen, your email address?
So, yeah.
Sufficient?
It is. Yeah, you can go to our website, relosolutionsgroup.com. There's a little button for obtain quote or services. So any one of our variety of services, I think we have 52 pages. People can click on that and provide a little bit of information, and we can return a quote. We also have a pretty cool little technology called, it just makes it easy for either consumers or moving clients. And it's a quick quote at relosolutionsgroup.com. So if they have a need, they can literally just take a picture of whatever it is, or multiple pictures, and just send it as an email. And we've got a team of people that manage that and can return quotes that way. Of course, we look to expand our video technology. And so actually maybe we'll have a sidebar discussion about that.
Great. Well, hey, I think you've got a terrific company. I've known you a lot of years, and boy, you and I see what's changing in the moving industry on a daily basis. So
crazy times. It really is crazy times. So if you don't mind, I just wanted to read one thing that helped me last week when I was feeling really stressed. I looked in the Bible and I said, hey, what does the Bible say about stress? And when you feel like you're kind of up against a wall. And so Corinthians 4:9 is, I'll read just a few paragraphs here. It says, we are all afflicted in every way, but not crushed, perplexed, but not driven to despair, persecuted, but not forsaken, struck down, but not destroyed. Though we experience every kind of pressure, we're not crushed. At times we don't know what to do, but quitting, it isn't an option. We are persecuted by others, but God has not forsaken us. We may be knocked down, but knocked out. Heavenly Father, I'm tired, I'm worn out, I feel under pressure from all these circumstances surrounding me, but I thank you for that I am not alone, and they will not crush me. It goes from there. But I think it's very fitting for our times that, everybody realizes all of a sudden how fragile life is, right? And and certainly, I think those words hopefully will help. They help me.
That's great. Well, we're all working at home, so it seems like that seems to be the mantra for at least another month, maybe, until we
Yeah,
get the economy
it's
open.
amazing. I'm pleased, as you're aware, that the moving industry falls under those essential services. So a lot of moving and storage companies are still operating, although frankly, a lot of transferees, a lot of people that are moving have put their moves on hold or canceled. So that's affected a lot of moving companies, but they're still, they're still moving. The trucks are still out there. It's just much less volume than would be traditionally occurring this time of year. And that certainly is true for us in the month of April, at least. March was just fine, but April seems to be a major downturn in the industry.
Well, I would probably, and you would probably agree that if people are still thinking coming in the future, they ought to start making some reservations now because it's going to go crazy when everything opens up again.
I suspect you're right. It's going to be, we always have kind of a consolidated year. June, July, August seems to be crazy. But I think it's going to even be more consolidated because a lot of people that have put their moves on hold will choose to move in that time. And so it's going to be nuts.
I think our traditional summer business is going to change dramatically.
Yeah.
It could be winter. It's busy time. We don't know. Nobody even knows. There's no way of contemplating where we're going anymore.
So true. Yeah. Tell me about your business. What are you hearing? How are you guys being affected?
Well, like everyone, you can't go into the home. Most people don't want you, and frankly, it's probably a good idea not to. So we're sort of just hanging in there. But hey Jim, I appreciate it. Thanks for coming on, and it's been great talking with you.
Enjoyed it, Craig. Thank you very much. Continued success to you and your company.
You too.
Thank you, sir.